Hey guys, CryptoDad here again. Thanks for joining me on the Saturday night live stream, live from Michigan, where you can throw out questions and I'll do my best to get them answered. We'll talk about Bitcoin, we'll talk about the news, we'll talk about altcoins. Gonna move some crypto around for you guys, and as always, I'll do my best to get to your questions and see if we can't answer your questions here live. So thanks for joining me. So tonight, I'm going to limit the live stream to 1 hour. I'm going to attempt to go through the headlines in 15 minutes. And I will provide links for all of the stories that I'm going to touch on. And tonight I'm going to focus on the process of buying meme coins and storing them in your own wallet. We've talked about these subjects before, but I'm going to try to give you kind of an overview of how you go about locating a meme coin that you might be interested, getting more information about it, and then I'll talk about the DEXs where you can buy particular meme coins. Most of the latest and newest, greatest meme coins out there are not available on centralized exchanges like Coinbase or Kraken or Binance even, although Binance tends to have things sooner than the other exchanges. But in general, you really need to use a decentralized exchange to trade for meme coins. So we're going to focus on the ones you'll need for the most popular blockchains like Solana, Ethereum, and Base. And then I'm going to talk about the Web3 wallets that you'll need to use to custody your meme coins. And then I'll also talk about how you can secure your wallets using a hardware device, which is the thing that I advocate the most for when we talk about crypto self-custody. So let's dive in. Let's go over here and see who's here tonight. And Kenny is here early. Good to see Kenny. Andreas here early as well. Good to see you guys, both of you here. PJ Playhouse Cardasaur, Mr. Miski, Sil, always a pleasure. Simona, Gregory Wieland, good to have you here. Mark Schlossberg from Slovakia, another repeat viewer. Dan Trouble Westra is here. Lola, Dan Westra, the moderator, is here as well. Joanne L., always a pleasure. Connor Murphy, Amsterdam, Holland, Gleeks, good to have you guys here. Oh, I wanted to show you, I splurged a little this week, so I kind of wanted to show you, I replaced my mouse pad here, which is RGB. Let's turn the lights off for a second so you can see it in all its glory. So as you can see, there's like RGB lighting that coordinates with my rig, of course, with my keyboards. You can see the alternate keyboard back there. My mouse is playing along. And then this giant mouse pad. I believe it used to cost $100. I think now it's only, well, I mean, it was only $50. I thought that it was more expensive, so I figure I just bought this new mouse, which was $69, and then I went ahead and got the new mouse pad with the RGB coordination. So I'm back in business, guys. Good to be here. Let's turn the lights back up so you can see what I'm doing here. And let's go ahead and jump into the news. If you have not, let's get into this thing here. If you have not joined my live stream before, you will notice that there is a lot of information in the description down below. I've got a couple of shout outs here. The Daily Edge blog, which is a good blog for meme coins. He posts pretty regularly, and you can subscribe to his posts so you'll get an email alert. Also, down here, I've got the Token Dispatch, which is a Substack. Let's see if I can get that one here. So he posts a lot about meme coins and what's going on in crypto. So I've provided links for you for free research. I think These are Substacks, so you can subscribe free or to their paid content. I'm just doing the free content. So you might want to check those out. And then I've got some links to the Base Boomer channel. A bunch of great guys over there. I've done some videos for them, and I really enjoy their community. Base, if you're not aware, is Boomer is a Base token on the Base network, and you might find it entertaining. And just come for the memes and maybe stay for a little investing if you're up for it. So a bunch of great guys over there. Also, don't forget to check out these Andreas Antonopoulos videos that I have linked down here at the bottom. I've got all of the news stories linked for you guys, and an agenda of what we're going to talk about, and some affiliate links for products that you might be interested in. I would appreciate it if you would use my affiliate link if you're going to check these products out. Ledger, Tangem, Trezor, all the cool US wallets. I hope you liked my thumbnail this week. I did myself up as Uncle Sam, and looks like the US is warming up to Bitcoin in a couple of very interesting ways. So let's jump into the news real quick. The first one is Biden might be rethinking his veto. Let's see if I can get that better. Yeah. So Biden is threatening to veto this legislation, which it wants to remove the Securities and Exchange Commission Staffing Account Bulletin number 121. These are some rules that the SEC has imposed on the crypto industry. Not really any real regulations, just an accounting bulletin, but they're making it difficult for a number. The most important, I think, is banks being able to custody crypto. So if you could just buy crypto and have it in your bank, in your banking app, you could see your Bitcoin just like you can in PayPal or Cash App, that would be really cool. And the SEC is preventing that. So Congress passed some legislation that seeks to revoke this staff accounting bulletin number 121. It passed the House and also passed the Senate. Very interesting. Not only did it pass the Senate, but it was bipartisan. So that's pretty interesting for the Senate. It passed 60 to 38 in the Senate, and Chuck Schumer, one of the most powerful, if not the most powerful senator in the U.S., voted for it. So Biden might rethink his veto threat and go ahead and sign this legislation. He has 10 days to sign it or veto it, which he has threatened to do. Or he could do a pocket veto, which is kind of just let it expire after the 10 days when Congress isn't in session and blame it on Congress. Or he could be relieved of this dilemma by the SEC themselves if they would simply take it down themselves, right? Then they would make this legislation moot. But interesting legislation to amend the SEC rules. In addition to that, the House is considering a crypto bill, FIT21, and this is a comprehensive overview of crypto regulations. It puts most of the responsibility over to the CFCT, the Commodities and Futures Trading Commission, taking away a lot of the SEC's power in regulating crypto. The SEC is not really enforcing any real regulations. They're simply just going after companies. So it's legislation through legal means, right? And it's not a very good solution. And this bill seeks to overhaul crypto regulations in the U.S. So let's see where that goes. So I've got these articles linked down below if you want more. But that is really encouraging news for the crypto market. Let's see what happens in the next 10 days, whether Biden goes ahead and does his veto or actually signs this legislation. That would be an interesting turn of events. As far as Bitcoin is concerned, we've just gone over 67,000 for the price of Bitcoin. As you can see, currently we're at 66,882. We've kind of been hovering there most of the day. That's good news. Softer inflation figures and big institutional interest in the spot Bitcoin ETFs help turn the sentiment around. So that's good news for Bitcoin. I'll leave you to this article. And also, Bitcoin is crossing in the charts what's called a golden triangle, or I'm sorry, a golden cross, which last sparked 170% BTC price gains. It's kind of a part in charting where, let's see what they call this. The golden cross occurs when a shorter term moving average crosses above a longer-term equivalent, with the last occurrence in October of last year, just before Bitcoin put in the bulk of its latest gains. So here we can see the golden cross in October of 23, and then if we follow the chart, you'll see that we've got one here in May of 2024. So this is a good sign for chartists. Hey, Scott is here. It's good to have Scott. Hopefully my mic's not muted. When I see emojis, I look over and think, oh my God, my mic is muted again, and you guys are screaming at me, but not tonight. As far as Ethereum goes, Ethereum is rallying over 3.1K due to unexpected regulatory victory, if you can call it that. There was a court case where the court found a couple of people guilty of manipulating the Ethereum blockchain. But let's see here. This is the court document in that case. The document stated that Ethereum is a decentralized blockchain without the need for a trusted intermediary, and added no central actor runs the Ethereum network. Additionally, the court noted that Ethereum smart contracts enable transactions without a trusted intermediary. These statements boost Ether investors' confidence, especially after the U.S. Securities and Exchange Commission issued a Wells notice to the trading platform Robinhood on May 4th over alleged securities violations. According to Orlando Cosme, founder and CEO of LexProof, such a verdict contradicts regulators' classification of ETH as a security, as there would be no management or entrepreneurial efforts of others. While this analysis does not change the approval odds of a U.S. spot Ether exchange traded fund, it certainly lifted investors' spirits. Pretty interesting. We've also got Solana on the upswing. Solana was down around 139. It had some network issues a month or so back, and we had the general pullback of the entire crypto market post-halving, and Solana was really on the ropes there, down around 129. As you can see, Solana is back over 172, which is good news for Solana, and this article predicts that it could be back over 200 by the end of the month, based on several factors, and the end of the month is fast approaching. So good news for Solana. I've also included another article here, which is a breakdown of the charts and analysis of several cryptocurrencies all in one article. As I mentioned, if you go down in the description down here, I have these articles linked down below. for your reference. So you might want to check those out. So, welcome everybody. It's good to be here. Let's dive into the Q&A section. And there's one thing that I wanted to start at. Well, there's a couple of things I wanted to quickly add for you guys. There are some new networks out that you might want to make yourselves aware of. One of them is Manta Network. And I'll put links to these. Let's see if I can fit them in our description. The description can only be so long. But let's see what we can do there. We got Manta, okay, and Ton. Not necessarily new, but something you might want to keep your eyes on. Manta, not breaking or anything, but I want you guys to be aware of these. I did manage to get my hands on a little bit of Ton using the Crypto Intercambino, which I believe is based in South America. It's an interesting cryptocurrency exchange. So, for example, if you wanted to exchange one Bitcoin for Ethereum, you don't have to sign up for this. You don't have to provide KYC. You just give it an Ethereum address. Well, let's see. I don't have one handy. Doggone it. Let's go ahead and launch Ledger Live just so I can grab an Ethereum address here. And we'll talk about Ledger Live here in just a second. So let's see. We'll go down here to Ethereum. Yeah, let's just grab this address real quick. Good. All right, so basically what you do is you put in the destination address of your wallet, and then they will break down what you can do here. And then you will basically, it's good to have this transaction ID in case something goes wrong, but you've agreed that you'll send them X amount of Ethereum or X amount of Bitcoin for X amount of Ethereum, and then they'll say, okay, well, send us the Bitcoin, and we'll send you the Ethereum. A little bit nerve-wracking if it's large amounts, but it does tend to allow you to get your hands on coins that maybe you can't elsewhere without having to do KYC. In fact, it is the underlying mechanism when you do swaps in Ledger Live. So, for example, if we were going to swap Bitcoin for Ethereum, you'll see that it actually uses this service. You could also use MoonPay, but it's sort of built in to Ledger Live. I had one of our viewers ask me earlier in email, is it possible to use Ledger Live to swap crypto? And the answer is yes. If you're using Ledger Live in the swap and buy section, you have access to third-party apps like we were just talking about. But I think people feel like they go, I'd rather just do it in my own wallet. Well, you're not really doing it in your own wallet. You are actually sending it out of your wallet to these services, and then they're sending back the crypto that you're after. So it's not just happening within your wallet. I won't go into a big, long explanation, but crypto wallets don't have liquidity, so you can't really do swaps within your own crypto wallet, right? You're always going to have to use a third party. So, but a lot of people, when they're in Ledger Live, they feel like, oh, it's better to do it right in my wallet. Well, you're not really doing it right in your wallet, which is why I prefer to use Coinbase or Kraken or Binance or something like that to actually do my trading in general, right? So I'm not against doing this within Ledger Live. I just want you to be aware that it is not really happening right in your wallet. You are actually sending your crypto out of your wallet, and you're getting another crypto back in exchange for that, with fees and all that other stuff. So anyhow, she asked me that, is it okay can I swap cryptos in Ledger Live? And the answer is yes, although it's not what you think it is. There's a qualifier. So anyhow, I did manage to get my hands on some TON tokens. I downloaded a TON wallet. And as you can see, I pulled off a little exchange and got some TON token in my wallet, which was not easy because TON is not. They do have versions of TON. You can get an Ethereum version of TON or a Binance Smart Chain version of TON, but it's not the actual TON network. And TON is basically, originally it was going to be a Telegram token, but for legal reasons, Telegram couldn't integrate it. And so now it's kind of an independent chain, but it's basically a cryptocurrency chain, which you can use from within Telegram to actually buy and sell and swap cryptos, right? I'm not going to go into all of it now, but you might want to keep this on your radar. All right, so we got through the news, we got through new networks, and I wanted to cover this little thing. If you are using a Ledger device to do Web3, you are most likely going to have to enable blind signing to make things work. You'll have to have blind signing on to use Solana DEXs, and you have to have blind signing on to use Ethereum DEXs like 1inch or Uniswap, and then you have to have blind signing enabled to use like the Rabby wallet swap features. And those are done from within the device. And I've demonstrated this many times, but something that catches me off guard sometimes is that sometimes when you go into your My Ledger section, let me see if I can get this thing to load. Well, it's not going to be able to. Is it going to do this or not? I do have my device connected. Oh, I'm in an app. Okay, let me get out. Maybe that's why it's doing that. When you go into the My Ledger section, right, you connect your device to Ledger Live, and you go into the My Ledger section. You should keep your firmware up to date, right? And it's telling me that I don't see where it says firmware. It used to say firmware up to date, but it is. It's always trying to prove me wrong, right? But there's another thing about the apps on your Ledger device where you need to keep your apps updated. And this is a critical thing. You should always keep your apps updated. So I'm going to go ahead and click Update All, and you'll see that you're going to see some progress on my device as my apps get updated. Well, let's move in this other camera. All right, let's turn this guy on. Okay. Oops. Okay, there we go. So we got some progress going on. So this is critical. You want to keep your apps up to date so that they have all the latest features, all the latest security, all the latest bug fixes. It's just best practice. And I know a lot of people get all bent out of shape. They think that they're going to lose crypto because there's backdoors or all kinds of paranoid fantasies about keeping your go-to crypto device up to date. It should just be a no-brainer, but people get all worked up and paranoid about keeping their device up to date, which is just really wrong-headed. The biggest risk to your crypto is this guy right here, the one that might accidentally reveal their seed phrase. It is exceptionally rare for your device to get hacked. It's even more rare to have it get remotely hacked. It's basically unheard of. If it were happening on a regular basis, there would be lots of stories about it, but there are not. There are basically people going on Reddit or Telegram or WhatsApp screaming that their crypto was stolen, and through more investigation, it turns out that they revealed their seed phrase, right? So this whole idea of not updating your firmware is just wrong-headed. But if you are doing DeFi, what you need to realize is when you do these app updates, it basically deletes the app from your device and reinstalls it with default settings. And that can catch you off guard if you're trying to do Web3 DeFi, and I will connect my device and have the transactions fail because my blind signing is not enabled. And why is my blind signing not enabled? Because it is disabled by default, right? So after you do your app updates, you need to go back in to your device, open the Ethereum app. It's usually the Ethereum app or the Solana app. And then you need to go into your settings and go to blind signing, and then click both buttons. Oh, you see where it says enabled? We want blind signing. It's by default, it's off, which is bad, which is more secure, but you need it enabled to do DeFi, right? So if you click both buttons, you see it says enabled. Once you see that it's enabled, you can navigate out and then to back, and then you're good to go. Also, your Solana app, I don't know that they updated the Solana app, but occasionally the Solana app gets updated as well. You need to make sure, if you're going to do DeFi, that you go into these settings and make sure that blind signing is yes. Allow blind sign. This is, people say, oh, it's security risk, and it is in a way, but Ledger is trying to address this issue. They have this thing called clear signing, but none of the DEXs out there support it yet. So if you want to do DeFi, you need to have blind signing enabled. Enough said, right? Or you can play it safe and just don't buy meme coins, right? But you look like a hardy bunch, so we're gonna do it. All right. So we got past that. Let's turn this camera off for a sec. And I wanted to get to meme coins. Left out catch. G-Man, hi Rex, managed to you live on Saturday. Sunday mom for me. Just took part in my first pre-sale event. Don't know if I should feel proud or not. Oh, yeah, you'll see. I have participated in a couple of pre-sale events with varying degrees of success. We talked about this a little while back. I was contacted by a company called We Send It. And they are going to be launching a token / service in the near future. And I don't believe you can get this coin yet. But I will be doing a video on how to get a hold of this coin. I'll be doing a setup video. They contacted me. They wanted me to do a video on this pre-sale. So this will be a good example of a pre-sale. But in general, I think I showed you guys there are a couple of sites where I haven't done them in a bit. More to go. No, can't find it. What did I do with this? Whoops. Okay, I think I've lost the link for this thing. I don't know where it went. Okay. Okay. I think it was called Gempad. All right, let me look at this. Gempad. Whoops. Okay, yeah. Here it is. So I'll put this down in the description as well. This is a pretty decent site for participating in all sorts of pre-sales. But as I mentioned, I've had varying degrees of success with this. Let's do this pre-sales. Hopefully I can fit this one in. All right, you guys can check all these out. Basically, it's kind of hit or miss when you do these pre-sales. They have varying degrees of, I guess you would call it security, right? Some of them have KYC, some of them have audit, some of them don't have KYC, some of them have neither. And of course, you wouldn't just jump in here and grab any of these tokens, but basically the way it works is once you decide you want to do one, you connect your Solana wallet, you put in some, in this case, if it's a Solana presale, you put Solana in there, and then once the token hits, you will get the token right into your wallet. Now, the idea here is that you are getting this token on presale, so the day the token hits, hopefully it's going to moon out, right? But there are a lot of factors you have to deal with. One is just the technical process of getting this done, and then the other is when the coin hits, it's generally, the network is very crowded. You might have trouble getting your trade to go through. A lot of times the coin, there may not be much interest in the coin that you chose, and it doesn't moon out, right? It's kind of hit and miss. Some of the coins might have a big rise, others may not. So it's kind of, you know, it's not guaranteed. But this is one way to get involved in pre-sales. You might want to just follow this site. I've linked it down below, so check it out. So, but let's talk about meme coins in general. So my favorite source is Coingecko for doing analysis. Hang on just a sec. Guys, please. There's so much background noise. Sorry, my family. Having fun back there. Okay, all right. So if you want to find meme coins on CoinGecko, you can do like Solana meme coins, and usually you'll get a CoinGecko hit. At least I do, right? So this is one way to do a little bit of research on CoinGecko. Now, there's also CoinMarketCap. Which is another great resource. And some of, they'll have links, like here it has memes, right? So they've got the top meme coins in general. Yeah. And for each meme coin, if you dive down into it, they will show you the blockchain where you can find the meme coin. In this case, these should all be Solana-based meme coins, like Book of Meme. But the important thing you want is the contract address of the coin. Because when you're on Web3 DEXs, there are a lot of counterfeit coins. And so just searching for a coin by name is going to get you a bunch of hits. And you might end up buying a coin that you think is Book of Meme, but it's not, right? And then it ends up kind of being either a worthless coin or kind of a scam coin that will allow you to buy it, but won't allow you to sell it. These coins are smart contracts, and so there are a lot of developers that can set the
attributes of the smart contracts so that you can buy the coin, but you can't sell it or you can't transfer it. So you definitely need to do your research and check into a coin and find out more about it than just like diving in head first without really knowing what you're buying, right? That's very important. So as I mentioned, you can do Solana meme coins, you can do Ethereum meme coins. Right? You can find meme coins that way. You could also search for Base meme coins. The Base network is kind of an up-and-coming network sponsored by Coinbase, where you can trade on an alternate Ethereum chain or EVM chain. So we're going to talk about these different chains that we can trade for. And so just as an example, the Brett coin, if you go to markets, you'll see that you're very limited on the kind of places where you can buy these coins. I don't see Coinbase on here. I don't see Kraken on here. For example, let's look at Bitcoin as an example. Right? If you go to Bitcoin and then you go to markets, you can see that you can buy Bitcoin almost anywhere, right? Binance, Coinbase, Kraken, Crypto.com, any number of easily accessible exchanges where you can get your hands on Bitcoin. Whereas when you're dealing with a meme coin, a lot of times it's not as easy to buy. So basically that's where Web3 and decentralized exchanges come in, right? So let's start with Solana. So Solana chain has there's a great third-party wallet that you can use to trade Solana meme coins. And I will also point out that you can't really swap Solana meme coins within Ledger Live that I'm aware of. You can't even see your Solana meme coins in Ledger Live because the Solana support in Ledger Live only allows you to manage Solana token and stake, but it does not show you your Solana sub tokens, which is where all your meme coins live. So you can't really do this in Ledger Live. You're going to need to use a third-party wallet in order to get this done. Now, you will be able to use your Ledger device, and I'll show you how that works. But and a lot of people get nervous when someone tells them that they need to manage a coin with a third-party wallet. They think that it's kind of kooky and insecure. They feel safe when they're in Ledger Live. I understand that. But if you really want to expand your horizons and use the coins or trade and manage the coins that are kind of on the cutting edge, you're going to have to sort of lose that fear and trepidation with third-party wallets, because that's really where the Ledger device shines when it is used to secure assets in third-party wallets. I've had people tell me that, that I'm crazy for connecting my Ledger device to MetaMask or Solflare or Rabby wallet. They say, oh my God, you just connected your device to a hot wallet. How dare you? Well, that's not really the way it works. When you use a wallet like Solflare or Rabby or MetaMask, yes, indeed, they are hot wallets. The private key is managed on your computer. That makes it hot because it's exposed to the internet. But when you connect your device to these wallets, you are securing the wallet with your hardware device. You are making the wallet basically a cold wallet, at least for the account that you're managing through your device. So I just want to point that out, right? Now, there are a couple of exchanges that you can use for trading Solana meme coins. One of them is Radium. And let me go back to the, I wanted to go back to the, I'll just drop this in our little chat so you guys can go check it out. And then the other one is Jupiter. And these are the official links so that you don't go wrong. You have to be very careful with these Web3 apps. You want to make sure you're on the legitimate site. So, but both of these DEXs or Web3 apps allow you to trade Solana meme coins, right? Some of them have a little bit of overlap. Like Uniswap will have some overlap because you can trade on multiple networks. But Jupiter and Radium, I believe, are confined to the Solana network. And so they have these connect wallet buttons up here, and they will allow you to connect to a third-party wallet. And for Solana, my favorite is the Solflare wallet. The Solflare wallet can be downloaded in a jiffy, and you can get up and running on it right away. I've got some videos on how to do the Solflare wallet, so you might want to check out my channel. But once we get Solflare wallet set up and connected to our device, then you can see that we have access to not only the Solana tokens, but also the Solana base tokens, based as in past tense, BASED, based, Solana based tokens, and you can swap in and out for these, right? Now, you may say, well, that's great, Rex, but how do I buy my first Solana meme token, right? What if I don't have anything in these wallets? Well, there are a couple ways. The first thing, you can use Solana to buy these tokens. So if you have the Solflare wallet and you have some Solana in the wallet, you can trade for these other tokens. There's a little swap feature that will allow you to trade your Solana for other tokens. Now, as I mentioned, right, we want to make sure that we're using the contract address of the token that we're interested in. Let's go back here to Solana meme coins. And let's say, for example, that we want to buy dog with hat. You'll want the contract address of dog with hat, right? You've already done your research. You've decided you want to buy dog with hat. And you've gone to Coingecko, you found the correct coin, right? Not an imposter, and you grab that contract address. This little icon here tells us this is a Solana contract address. Well, now that we've done that, we can pull down the destination coin, and instead of searching through here by name, we're just going to paste in the contract address. And the coin comes right up in our interface. That way we know we've got the correct coin, right? So we can trade Solana for another meme coin. And then once we've got the trade, then it'll appear in our wallet. But how do we fund a wallet like this? All right, I would like to... I've already got this wallet set up. But let's go back to this one, and I think I can take that other wallet out. So, whoops, yeah, I can remove it. So if we set up a wallet like Solflare, then in order to make it more secure, we want to connect our hardware device, right? I have Alex's hardware device here, and I would like to add it to the Solflare wallet. So basically, I just click on this icon here and hit the plus to add a new wallet. And let's turn this on again so you can see what's going on here. I need to, well, it's going to tell me, right? I say connect ledger. It tells me to connect my ledger and unlock it and to open the Solana app. So you can see the Solana app there. I click both buttons. I'm in the Solana app. And as I mentioned earlier, in order to do this, we need to have blind signing enabled, right? Like we did earlier. So just make sure that blind signing is enabled. And we're fine. Yeah, just application ready. We'll hit continue. It's going to connect to my device. The device is only going to export public-facing information of this wallet. A hardware device is not in the business of throwing its private key out. That's not the way that the device was designed, right? The device is designed to keep your private key private. So this whole idea of, oh my God, you're connecting your hardware device to a hot wallet, it's bunk, right? The device is designed to interface with third-party wallets. You're not putting your private key at risk by connecting to third-party wallets. All right, and there we go. I've got that connected. And so, I just disconnected it and reconnected it. And so now we have access to all of these wonderful Solana tokens, right? But how would I fund this wallet? Okay, let's copy the address into our clipboard. Let's go over to Coinbase. And you can see that I have some US dollar in my Coinbase account. I think you guys are smart enough to figure out how to fund your Coinbase account, right? Put some dollars in there, wire it in, or do a bank transfer and get some US dollar in there. Now, US dollar is not particularly useful in a crypto wallet. Crypto wallets don't hold US dollars. Crypto wallets only hold crypto. So you need dollar-based crypto. And the next best thing to US dollars is US dollar coin. So what we want to do is convert our US dollars to US dollar coin. You can hit convert up here. And basically, we just want to sell our US dollar and buy US dollar coin. It's totally free on Coinbase, right? So it's no skin off your teeth, but it makes it easy to manage in a cryptocurrency wallet. Let's hit buy now. All right, now that we've got US dollar coin in our Coinbase account, we can fund our wallet. So here's the trick, right? We've got our Solflare wallet. We've got the address of our Solflare wallet. Let's go to Coinbase and do a withdraw. So we can just click right here on US dollar coin. What we want to do is send it. Let's send half of it. And it's coming out of our US dollar coin balance. Dream Tanks TV, thanks for that subscription. Down here where it says select network and recipient, we have two steps, right? This can be a little confusing. The first step is network. The next step is recipient. So let's click here. The first step is network. Which network do we want? Class? We want the Solana network. So we're going to scroll down to Solana. Coinbase is going to let us do that for free. And then we'll paste in the address of our Solana wallet, which in this case is our Solflare wallet. And this is the account based on my device. So we'll just click there. Let's go ahead and send it. And we're going to send US dollar coin to our wallet. Let's hit send now. I need my two-factor authentication. So I'm going to enter my code. I don't think I have time for this one. I'm going to let it cycle. Okay, there we go. All right. And off it goes. And we'll hit done. Now let's go back to our Solflare wallet. Let's refresh. Oh, you want me to buy some Dogecoin? Well, I don't know if I'm going to buy any Dogecoin tonight, but I'll talk about it a little bit. Dogecoin has its own network, if I'm not mistaken. It has its own blockchain. But anyway, just from where we left off just now, notice now there's $50 worth of US dollar coin in my Solana wallet. So now I have some funds to make some purchases. Now I wanted to buy this crazy little meme coin that I just heard about called Chi Pepe. I guess Chi Pepe. It's a Solana meme coin. It's a new meme coin that just came out pretty recently. It's kind of based on Pepe. I don't know that they're actually associated with the guys that did Pepe or not. But we're going to try and get a hold of this coin, right? So we'll copy this into our clipboard. We'll go back over here to Solflare. Let's swap our US dollar coin for this new little token. Right, we got our US dollar coin up here. Let's go pull down the destination and paste in that contract address. And there's the coin we're after. And let's just use $50 in US dollar coin. Now we're going to need to authorize this on our device, right? So I'm in the Solana app and I have blind signing enabled. Let's hit swap. All right. That unrecognized format means that blind signing is enabled. All right. And then we'll click approve. And it failed. Okay, so that happens sometimes. I'm going to try it one more time, see if it goes through. Do it a little faster this time. And it still didn't work. Okay, so now I'm going to check over here on markets. And it says it trades on Radium, and it seems to work better with Sol, right? That's the trading pair. Chi Pepe Sol. So why don't we use Sol instead? Let's go back here. And so instead of US dollar coin, we'll use Sol, right? We've got some Sol. And let's see, let's use 0.5 Sol. Which is a little more than I want. Let's say 0.3. I just wanted $50 worth. Let's see here. Let's do Sol. You can use this as a calculator too, if you want. So we can go down here and say, okay, I want $50 worth of Sol. That's 0.29. Right? Hope you can see that. Yeah. So let's go back here and let's do, it's 0.3 is close enough, right? Let's try that and maybe it'll go through. Let's hit swap again. Let's hit approve and see if it goes through. Let's hold our breath. It did. Okay. So sometimes it's good to make sure you can check in markets to what the main trading pair is. It probably would have worked with US dollar coin if we tried it enough times, but I switched over to Sol to make it easier. And now you can see that we've got our hands on this little token now. Pretty cool. All right, and then I also wanted to do base chain for you guys. So let's talk a little bit about base tokens. Let's see here. I think we did this before. Base meme tokens. All right. And we're going to need a wallet that supports Base. And I would like to use the Rabby wallet. So let's get Rabby fired up here. What does it do? Is it in here? I don't see it. Okay, I think that I uninstalled it so you guys could see from beginning to end. Thought I had it over here. Here, yeah. So we go into Rabby, and we add it to Chrome as an extension. And then once we've got it as an extension, we launch it. And the first thing we can do is connect to our hardware wallet. We can set up a standalone Rabby wallet, but it's more secure to use a hardware device. You can see Rabby supports a whole bunch of different hardware devices. In tonight's case, I'll choose Ledger. I'm going to need to set a little password here. All right. And it wants me to connect my Ledger device, and it wants me to be in the Ethereum app. I know it's base chain, but we need the Ethereum app for a hardware device. All right, let's hit next. All right, it's going to connect to my device. My device will export the public wallet information, not the private keys. Right? We can just enable this, the first address there. And we're good to go. We can also name this one. We'll call this one Alex. All right, we'll hit done. And then we can go to our Rabby wallet. Let's pin it so we can find it. All right. And we've got the Rabby wallet set up. And we've connected to this device. And you can see there's already some coins in here. Right? Let's go ahead and isolate the base network. You can see that I've got some base Ethereum in here for fees, and I already have some US dollar coin in here for making trades. But if we want to fund this wallet, we'll just copy the address into our clipboard, go back over to Coinbase. We still have another 50 in US dollar coin. Let's go through the motions again. We'll go ahead and send the rest of it out of our US dollar coin, and we want to choose a network and our destination. So we click to choose our network first. We want Base in this case. We're dealing with Base meme coins, and then we'll paste in the address of the Rabby wallet. It's basically one of the addresses generated by my device. And we'll go ahead and preview there. We're on the base network. It's going to take us less than a minute. We'll hit send now. And then we'll put in our two-factor. Hopefully I did that in time. And off it goes. Okay. Then we can go back to Rabby. And we can do a quick refresh. And you can see the balance went up. And now we have more US dollar coin in there than we did before. Notice the US dollar coin has the little base icon on here. Since we withdrew it in base format, it's safely within our base wallet. Now there was a coin that I had bought earlier, but let's... it's brand new, and oh, okay. Yeah. I think it was a Wall Street Bets base thing. Let's see if I can find it here. That's kind of a low. Well, I don't have it in my... Let's see if I can find it here. Oh, Base Street Bets. That's what it was. Base Street Bets. Oh, okay, there it is. All right. It is a base token. Like I said, please do your research. I'm just playing around tonight. We're only dealing in small amounts. Let's go back to Rabby. Let's do a swap Well, actually, let's connect to Uniswap in this case. It's a little more stable. We want to connect our Rabby wallet to Uniswap. Hopefully that's going to work. Maybe it's not. Well, doesn't seem to be cooperating with me right now. Okay. Let's try that again. Okay, there we go. Let's hit connect. Okay, so we've connected to the Rabby wallet. Now we want to switch down to base network so we can do some trading. Notice the wallet address, right? So we've successfully connected to this wallet. There's the address 43A4, 43A4. It's protected by my ledger device. And we've got some US dollar coin in there. And we want that Wall Street base bets thing, that base street bets. We've got the contract address. Let's go back to Rabby. No, I'm sorry. Wherever it is. All right, let's select that token by pasting in the contract address. There it is. Let's just buy 50. Let's do our swap. Sign and swap. I need to sign the transaction. There it is, sign typed messages. This lets the site know that I am the owner of this wallet. And now we should be able to do the swap now. And let's review that. We got blind signing enabled. Accept and send. Swap success. Cool. All right. And let's go back to Rabby. And now we should have that Base Street bets in our wallet. There you go. I know I kind of ran through those, but I wanted you guys to get kind of a quick overview of how you find meme coins, how you research meme coins, the types of wallets that you can use for storing meme coins like Solflare. Phantom is also another good one for Solana tokens, and for base tokens and Ethereum tokens, we want to go with Rabby. Coinbase Wallet is a good choice for base tokens. Coinbase Wallet supports base tokens. MetaMask also supports base tokens, and I like Rabby because it just makes it really easy to manage different types of tokens because it knows which network the tokens are automatically, right? You don't have to add the networks manually. Let's see here. Crypto on the wall. Who will rise most of all? Engine. Engine. Haven't heard that one in a while. Do you have to leave a bit left for fee? Yeah. The fees in Rabby are paid in base Ethereum. So if you notice, I know I just kind of glossed over this really quick, but I have base Ethereum in my Rabby wallet for paying fees. I don't need that much. It's only about $60 worth of Ethereum, but the Ethereum pays the fees in the Rabby wallet. And then over on the Solana side, in your Solflare, your Solana is paying the fees. So you'll always want to have a nice, healthy balance of Solana if you're doing Solana meme coin trading to pay for the fees. And then over in Rabby, you're going to need to have some base-based Ethereum, right? Notice the Ethereum here has the base icon. There's also regular Ethereum in this wallet too, but it doesn't come into play when I'm trading with the base tokens, right? So notice there I've got some US dollar coin and I have some Ethereum on the base network in the wallet for fees, transfer fees, trading fees, and blockchain fees, right? That's the juice that makes the wallet run. Dogecoin, I think I'll just cover that real quick. You mentioned Dogecoin. Dogecoin has its own network. I'm not sure. You can buy Dogecoin just about anywhere. It's number 10 by market cap. Like I said, there's no Ethereum version of Dogecoin. There might be some DEXs where you can buy Doge. I'm not sure. You can store Dogecoin in your Ledger Live. Ledger Live supports Dogecoin. And as I mentioned, you can buy Dogecoin just about anywhere, right? If we go to markets, you can buy it on Binance, crypto. I thought you could buy it on Coinbase. Yeah, you can still buy Doge on Coinbase. So pretty easy to get your hands on Doge if you need Doge. You can just drop it in your wallet. Or you can just keep it on an exchange, right? Dogecoin is not that difficult to have and to hold, right? It's the little meme coins that are a little more technically challenging. Okay, guys, so I'm cutting out after an hour tonight. I'm trying to keep the stream short and concise. It's been good having everybody here. You can see behind my green screen there. Pay no attention to that man behind the green screen. I want to thank Kenny for being here. I want to thank Dan for moderating. And I want to thank everybody that was in asking questions. Didn't have a whole lot of questions tonight. I was talking quite a bit, demonstrating what I wanted you guys to see. Maybe on next week, I'll just do a questions only where I just focus on answering questions and helping you guys troubleshoot. I do like the Tangem wallet. Community TV 1 asked about the Tangem wallet. I've done some videos on the Tangem wallet. You might want to check those out. I've got quite a bit of Tangem wallet videos. I've done about 14 of them. This one is probably the best for a newcomer because it's a full unboxing and setup video for the Tangem wallet. And you can also trade meme coins on Tangem as well. I did a video on how to do that on the base token. So if you're interested in using your Tangem wallet to trade meme coins, you might want to check that video out. I just dropped those down in the chat window so you guys can see those. Once again, I will do this every Saturday, 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Please join me again for the live stream from Michigan, where you can throw out questions, and I'll do my best to get them answered. Thanks, Mr. Neat 82 Vlogs, for your subscription. Thank you, everyone that subscribed tonight. If you like this video, give me a thumbs up. If you'd like to subscribe to my link to Rabby Wallet. Okay, Rabby Wallet is right here at rabby.io. I'll put a link to that down in the chat window for you. So always do your research. Never buy when you're stressed out or under pressure or desperate or broke, or don't mortgage your house to buy cryptos. Have fun with it. Approach it step by step. I've got lots of videos on managing wallets and how to trade on DEXs. So check out my channel. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up. If you'd like to subscribe to my channel, I would appreciate it. When you subscribe, there's a little bell that you can click that will allow you to be alerted whenever I post new content. Once again, thanks for joining me, and hope to see you guys again soon. Good night, all. Thanks again, Dan, Kenny. See you guys next time.